So I'm sitting here at the hospital trying to figure out who I'm going to interview. Because I just want to ask somebody. Here's the police right here. I should ask the police, but he might be on the call. Or either he doing his rounds. So we don't have time to answer my question. It must be the shift change because I done see several people come and go. But I have wanted to interview somebody because I want to ask them what would they do if they was going through what I was going through. A lot of them probably say they'll go get their mind checked. Because I'm like sitting here and I'm wondering what is God doing to me? What is God doing to me? Why is he attacking me? Why is he assaulting me sexually? I'm like, okay, if it's not God, who or what is it? That's fucked up. I've been asking anybody that know me. Ask anybody that know me. That first thing they're going to say, that's fucked up. I've been knowing that lady. She's been a Christian all her life. She was born in the St. Luke Baptist Church. She was born in the St. Luke Baptist Church. That's fucked up what's happening to her. I know that's what people would say if you ask anybody that know me. Somebody trying to find out what the fuck is happening. I had said in the previous video that I was going to go get me a hidden camera and take the women asking. I think people who don't get asked that not understanding what I'm saying. I think people who don't get asked that not understand. People who don't fuck. I think when you fuck, you take for granted that there are people that don't fuck. I said, I think when you fuck, you take for granted that there are people that don't never fuck. You know what I'm saying? And don't you hate a bitch who learn a new word? Boy, this motherfucker learn a new word. And all she do is say fuck. That's all that motherfucker do all day. But that's not where I'm going with that. Here come the bus. I do not feel like walking home like a mug. I do not feel like walking home. So I might catch it on the way back. Let me see. Hold on.
Because I make a left and I go that way. What you said, 26 what? 2665. Alright, let's try it. Hold on.
Okay, so that was the bus. He got to come back this way before he go my way. But I walked up here trying. I might ride the bus. Or I might walk back. I don't know. The lady that was sitting next to me, I would interview her, but that'd be rude. She just left. That would be rude to take advantage of her just because she have to happen to sit here and wait for the bus. She was having a private conversation that she finally decided to include me in on 2/3 part of the way. So I was polite. I said I'm not going to ask her for an interview. That would be imposing on her just because she's sitting next to me. So I have to find somebody to interview. It looks like I'm going to have to contact the people. I know I think I'm going to interview one black person and one white person. At least once to see what they'll tell me. Maybe one black woman, one white woman, and one woman with a preteen daughter. Her and her daughter can sit down with me and we can have an interview. And that's only with her mother's permission. To see just what I'm dealing with. Now that I'm not indicting anyone. But I was saying before the bus came that I had made a tape previously about, going to lunch, and I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. That's how I go. I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. No, you walk around, you work, you're professional, you're polite, you're courteous. Now, I'm not saying you ain't never seen nobody want to bust down with. I ain't saying that. But I'm just saying, even if you do see somebody you want to bust down with, they don't do it. They go in the office, close the door, or they make an appointment to go to another private place, a hotel, apartment, or wherever they're going to go. This is a big city. This is a big Atlanta, Georgia. When I fucking tell you bitches is busting down as we speak where they stand. Am I putting Atlanta under indictment? No, I'm not. Am I putting black women under indictment for being bisexual? No, I'm not. Am I putting white women under indictment for being bisexual here? No, I'm not. Am I saying that white women are pedophiles? No, I'm not. I'm not making an accusation of anybody. This is a big city. If I was in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and a woman wants to date me, she'll send somebody to ask me, she'll ask me, or she'll offer me some money. That's what will happen. She'll offer me some money. I'm telling you how that happens, how that conversation go. She'll offer me some money. I'm just telling you how that conversation go. Now, they do have places where women hook up. I don't need to go into detail about that, because this is not about bringing that circumstance or that kind of experience under indictment. I'm mad because I'm like, okay, God, what is the problem? Now, what I'm trying to see here is, what I'm beginning to see is that there's a class barrier between these people that's attracted to each other, and an age barrier. Right? Like I said, a black woman can be a woman as a preteen. So if you're going up to a white woman who's a woman at 21 and a black woman who's a woman at 11, there's a barrier there. You think that 21-year-old white woman is going to tell people she's fucking an 11-year-old black woman? There's a barrier there. And I think that's the problem that I'm having. I'm caught up in that somehow. But I'm like, okay, God, what's the problem here? Well, God is telling me something about my potential attackers. And I'm going to say this. It's a woman that's running a commercial on YouTube. And she says, I was molested from the time I was 3 to the time I was 17. Well, I think you ought to be, and she said that so matter-of-factly and so professionally and so highly educatedly, that I'm like, this motherfucker got to be lying. Because if you was molested for 14 years, you would be stone fucking crazy. Because just the fact that God is touching me make me want to cut Jesus' dick off and stuck it in his mouth. Bitch, suck your own dick. I'm like, God, what you trying to tell me? I don't understand. I'm saying that in plain English. I don't understand what you're doing. Because if I could put my hands there, I'd cut your dick off and make you suck your own fucking dick. That's how horrifying this is. And the fucking woman where she finna tell me she been molested for 14 years from the time she was 3 to the time she was 17. First of all, when I was 12, I was fucking bitches up. I was fucking 50-year-old bitches up. I had a nigga crying. I'm gonna go and tell you what happened. I'm gonna tell you the story right quick. Me and my mom ex-husband was a minister, and he let us live in the house that was for the church. Because he had numerous houses. He was a man, they had what they call, they would give him many gifts and a lot of money. He was a preacher. So he had numerous houses. So he had, I'm assuming mama was going through some kind of change, so he let us financially. So he let us live in the house, and we lived in that house for a couple of years. I don't remember. I think a couple of years. We lived in the house a couple of years, and maybe a little longer than that. And that was her ex-husband. But he was doing a lot for her. Just not have sex that I know of. Not that I know of. He would do a lot of things. He would come by and do a lot of things for her. But one time he started talking to her like a fucking dog. And she used to tell me that the reason they divorced because he used to beat her. But he came out and was talking to her like a motherfucking dog. And so I ain't say nothing. So he said something to me. And I turned around and started swinging on that bitch. And he started crying. I'm 12 years old. And that's what I want to say. This motherfucker said she was 17. Bitch, I wish a motherfucker would. I'll pick up a fax machine, a piano, a fucking 2x4. I'll break the bed down and take the headboard off that motherfucker. Bitch, I'll take the tire iron out the car, out the trunk of the car. Ask anybody who know me. Ask anyone who know me. I can fight. Ask them. I done fought 4 bitches off at one time. I done fought 4 bitches off at one time. Ask anybody who know me. This motherfucker talking about she was molested from the time she was 3 to 17. Bitch, when you was 12, you should have been getting the fucking crowbar out the back seat and busting this motherfucker brains out. I don't believe what she's saying. Now, I will say this. I don't know what God is trying to speak to me when he's doing that. But he's telling me something about a man, and I know the man, I know his name, is watching this interaction between this dynamic between this white woman that's 21 or older and this black woman that's 11 or younger. Don't go there, huh? Don't go there. Bitch, don't say my daughter fucking at 7. Shit. I bet you I know one, but I ain't gonna go there right now. Show is being eaten up by a local celebrity. 7 years fucking old, but anyway, I ain't gonna go there right now. Black bitch, black little girl, black woman, a little black woman. But I ain't gonna go there right now. I ain't gonna go there. But what's pissing me off, I'm caught up in this dynamic. Now, the reason I say that is I can't expect everyone to live by the values that my mom have in her house. So when you meet someone, you don't know what their values are. You don't know what their values and beliefs are. You know, but everybody know, watch the company you keep. If you keep negative company, they're going to bring you down. If you keep positive company, then hopefully they will bring you up. And everyone knows that. You don't have to be religious to know that. You don't have to be religious. You don't have to be Christian to know that. Now, with that being said, you know, I can't say who has this value or who doesn't have that value, who does what. But I'm not interested in, I don't know why they're not able to cross some of those barriers. I think they went past too many too quick. You should have learned how to cross the communication barrier, the social barrier. Black women and white men rarely socialize. Cross that barrier, the economic barrier, the financial. You done went straight from the highest strata all the way down to the children. You crossed too many motherfucking barriers at one time. That's caused a major catastrophe. At least for me. Shit, something's fucking my body up and I want to know why. And I just went to the doctor and she said that I look pretty good down there. So, well, I feel pretty fucked up. I'm like, okay, what is God trying to tell me? Or I done lost my fucking mind for some reason. Which I rebuked that. You know, so I've never had a mental illness, and I don't think I'm going to succumb to any mental illness. I don't think your mind got to be too weak for that. Your mind got to be weak for that. It's nothing that makes me weak. I'm not evil. I'm not dirty. I don't live a fast life, partying and drinking and drugging. There's no reason for my mind to be weak. So I need to find out what's going on. Now, having an interview with random people may not be the best way to find out. Yeah, having an interview with random people may not be the best way to find out, but it's a fucking start. I'm going to have to see who I can contact who will be willing to speak with me. Because I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of stuff. I'm like, if God is real, and that's another fuck up. That's another fuck up. Because I really thought I'd be in heaven on earth right now. You would think I'm not. I thought I'd be in heaven on earth right now. You know what I'm saying? I done came to the big city, and these bitches busting down where they stand. It's not my business, but have some wisdom. Yeah, have a little bit of wisdom, honey. Not everybody is a native. Not everyone's native. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're asking me to do. Shit, I get paid for that shit. I ain't paid for that shit. A 6 to 8 is $400. Shit, a 6 to 9 could run you $50,000. Oh, Cynthia, you really blow it up in your fucking head. Oh, Cynthia, nothing. A 6 to 8 is $400. And if I'm on 69, bitch, I want a new car. That's well, how much a Cadillac is? $50,000. You see why these motherfuckers don't want nothing to do with me. But I might have to give me a shirt that say 6 to 8 costs $400. So anything more than that and up, 69 is $50,000 and up. Give me a shirt and let a bitch know. Don't ask me that shit unless you got $400. Don't ask me that shit unless you got $400 fucking dollars. And they won't ask me. They won't fuck with me no more. They won't fuck with me no more. Now don't get me wrong. I'm not indicting anybody. I'm not accusing anybody. I'm bringing in judgment. I think that's fun. Life is for living. I think that's fun for people to enjoy life. I have to tell you, that's very enjoyable to watch these beautiful shit. You see this motherfucker. I swear to God, I'm trying to see who she look like. She look like, I ain't gonna call her name. She look like this TV personality with brown hair. I'm like, goddamn. Like, these whole shit. A white woman in Louisiana, shit, ain't throwing no pussy around like that. And she ain't throwing pussy around like that. You might ask the hoe for a phone number. She might say yes, she might say no. You wait for that hoe to pay you. You just have to wait for the hoe to get horny and pay you. That's what I'm saying. Well, them beautiful white women in Louisiana ain't throwing that pussy around like that shit. You have to wait for that hoe to get horny and pay your ass. But that's the best way for me, shit, cause I'm like, what the fuck I'm gonna do next time I want to fuck? I gotta go wait for find somebody else. I think we might just need to change phone numbers or something, shit. Instead of just busting down and walking away from each other. But anyway, people who it's a gentleman that's come over here to wait for the bus, so let me sit down and give him some respect in his personal space. But well, let me get off this phone. I'm just trying to find somebody. Some of these people look pretty cool, but they on their way. They look like they're coming and going from work. So it's not like I'm going to be able to stop them. There's a couple of patients out here, but I don't need to fool with these patients right here asking them nothing. So I guess I'm going to have to make an appointment to interview somebody. If I want to make an interview, make an appointment. Before, if I want to interview somebody. But somebody have to make an appointment with some people that I'm familiar with at this point in time. So I'm going to see if I can request an interview with a black woman or a Caucasian woman. I said, what was she doing? She was walking in my shoes and God was trying to tell her something by attacking her. And I'm like, God damn. Or should I go ahead and admit that mental illness has trying to attack me? Then that's fucked up. I refuse to admit that. I refuse to admit that shit. And then I might see if a parent would like to interview me with her young girl. I'm not going to ask her nothing, X-rated. But I want to pose the question that blacks grow up in an environment that can be quote unquote fast. And we all see the young girls that have it. We all see the young girls that have intimate relationships with adult men. We all see that. So, how would she define it if her daughter was having a friendship or whatever you want, a connection, whatever you want to call it, with an adult white female. Now, I have seen some black bitches do some shit with some adult black females, but that's rarely. And that's a bitch really think she grown. That's a bitch that really fucking think she grown and really approach a grown woman. But I've seen it more with Caucasian women, you know. And that's very common. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that. That's very common. The young girls live in a quote unquote fast environment. That's very common. So that's not what my problem is. My problem is what God want to tell me. That's what the problem is. I think he's saying something about this man is watching this interaction and waiting for the connection to meet, and then trying to come and hurt us. You know? Well, we actually checked the daughter database. We actually got weapons of carry license, me and my daughter. I want to get one for my son. I think here in Georgia there's a class for children too that want to carry a gun. That could be tricky. But in my case, I'm probably going to need one. So I'm going to have to get one for my son. But if I blow this motherfucker away, what am I going to tell the police? God told me he coming to hurt me and my kids? Bitch, you sound a little crazy. I hope I can plead crazy on the fucking stand. Because that's my only defense. You know, except the previous restraining order that we had might be able to be introduced as some form of evidence that he's a threat. You know? But at any rate, I'm finna go ahead and get off here with this and see what I need to do. I was hurting so bad that I had to take me a walk. But this hospital is only I don't know, half a mile from where we're staying at. Only half a mile from where we're staying at. But I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here and talk to you all later. And like I was saying, I hope these hoes that never get that interaction, you know. And I have to see, I can see why somebody say from Chicago, a big bitch will never fuck. Because in Louisiana, if you are a woman and you have a vajayjay, you're highly valuable. You can be fat, you ain't gotta go to work. You can get you a man, he'll pay your bills. You can have a romantic relationship. This is a country. You see what I'm saying? And then don't go to Texas. I said, don't take your ass to Texas. That's what I'm talking about. Everything in Texas is big. That's their pride. And I'm not saying it's healthy. They had an initiative there with Lee Labrada, where he led the city on a getting healthy and getting fit thing. It was quite a number of years ago. But I'm saying you're not gonna find no single fat women. You very rarely. Now when I moved here, nobody was asking for my phone number. I got the shock of my life one day. I went to Walmart and 3 men at one time asked me for my phone number. I couldn't believe it. You know, I've been here 5 years. I think the whole 5 years I might have had 20 men in 5 years. Shit, this time I had 20 men in 1 week. So this is a desert place up in this mud. This is a desert place up in this mud. If a woman want to make love, she gotta find another woman. I'm telling you. Because men ain't asking nobody shit here. I ain't trying to be dirty. I'm just saying, shit. 5 years, 20 men, shit. I used to be in 20 men in a week. Oh, sis, bitch, you bragging. You think you fine? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Go to the grocery store. Go to the laundromat. Go to church. Niggas take you to IHOP after church. Getting you an extra biscuit. You know? But I ain't tripping on that, you know. But I did want to say, I can see how someone going to want to experience that, you know, in a bigger city, where what looks may be very much more important. You know, but you don't understand what you're hearing. Nobody's bragging. You know, nobody's saying you can't have that experience. I don't know what the fuck you are. I don't know what the fuck you is or what the fuck kind of experience you have. But it's just the reality. What I'm stating is, I'm stating a fact. I'm stating a fact that for some reason people consider each other so beautiful here, they just begin to make love. Or either these bitches is out of fucking control. Or these bitches out of fucking control. I think they might be out of control. I used to work with several beautiful women. I used to work with one woman. She was a blonde, blue eyes. And for some reason, she was thin except in the butt. And the thought that she might have had a Brazilian butt lift never crossed my mind. White woman. She was thin except in the butt. I said, kind of crazy ass, whop ass body she got. But nowadays, that's the kind of body people like. But the thought to ever put her on top of the desk never crossed my mind. The thought to put her on top of the desk never crossed my mind until one day we were alone and she started doing that Sharon Stone shit. Across and uncross her legs. I mean, her skirt was longer than that. I mean, I couldn't see nothing, but I started to wonder why she crossing and uncrossed her legs. But I never seen that before. I never seen women do that before. I ain't saying it doesn't happen. I never seen it before. I think I had the invitation one time from a African American girl. We were at work. We were in the copy room. For some reason, the room was designated for copies only. We're in the copy room. And my stupid ass, I'm going to tell you what my stupid ass did. I walked up behind her, too close, not realizing it. I just walked in the copy. I think I need my fucking glasses. For some reason, the copy room needed a little more light. So I walk up on her, and she's standing by the copy machine making copies. And when she turned around, she's ready for her to take her clothes. I said, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to get that close. So that was an accident right there. That was a fucking accident that I did not mean for to fucking happen. But next time I want it, I might just actually like I walk up on another bitch. Hopefully the bitch don't kill my ass. I done did that shit. When you make you think about all the men you done told to fuck off, huh? It make you think about all the men you done told to fuck off. There was a, hey, Ma, what's your number? I'm married. I ain't interested. I'm busy. I got AIDS. I'm gay. It make you think about all the men you done told to screw off. When you try to ask somebody that shit, huh? But anyway, at the end of the day, okay, and here comes the bus. I don't know if I want to walk home or not, so I'm going to see it. I'm going to go ahead and get on the bus. So you all have a good evening. And if I get the interviews, I'm going to take them if they don't mind.